Alright, hey, this is Ian with Friends Right, protecting families, protecting the pack. I got my kids watching a show right now in the background, so hopefully it doesn't bother you. So I'm using my headpiece. Anyways, so I want to talk about how to upgrade to the latest version, and then also how to, uh, yeah, update your bots basically. So let's go ahead and first start with for those of you who don't or came in on a monthly but didn't get the annual member uh, offer. What you can do is we have a VP Leverage Trapper Bot latest settings section. Okay, you click on that, get access to it, and then you can then join the Patreon. And when you join the Patreon, it'll get you access to the Leverage Trapper Bot. Okay, so it's gonna be now the price is gonna change from time to time just depending on the value that we're seeing here. So there it is. And once you're in, you'll be able to see the Bybit version archive. You'll be able to get access to the 3.87, 3.43, and then revert back if certain things aren't working right. So there's a history of different versions that we put here. Okay, you get access to private trader groups where we just kind of talk and chat and kind of share settings and kind of, hey, this is working, this is not working, as we kind of develop settings and whatnot. Okay, and then we'll either pin our experimental settings, and that we think it's doing pretty good, we'll pin them and you can test them there. Okay, and then if we get one that's pretty good, we'll probably drop into experimental, or we'll drop them into working settings. Okay, now it just seems like we're just kind of doing everything on the private trader groups right now, and there isn't really a system at this point as far as like dropping into working settings experimental. We just kind of just do it all here and then just pin them. Okay, unless like something really stands out that we want to make sure we get back, then we'll drop it in there. Okay, all right, so that's how you would do it. And then so the next part is how do you update your bots. So basically all you do is close out all your bots. You kind of just right click them here, if it's running, just close them out so that they're not running. And then you go to your folder, where let's say this is my folder here with all my trapper bot basically. All right, you go over here, you click on your archive, you click on the latest price motion, and then the latest, this one here. Click on download, and then it's, get a little browser window here. All right, and then you just kind of navigate to where your bot is, and then you click on save. Okay, I already done it, I believe, so I'm not going to do it. Same thing for the other one. Click on the latest one, move it over, go to your bot folder, click on save. Okay, and then on your settings, you go over here to your working to the private trader group. Now these are all experimental. Okay, it's gonna be on you. You're gonna be able to test it, and then if it works, great. If not, you have to wait until I re-release a new one. And usually when I do release it, I'll either pin or tag everyone, and I'll update the archive, the folder. So let's say this is the latest one. Click on download. Same thing. Navigate to your folder. Since I'm not saving, it's not moving the folder. And then make sure it's under the user setting. Okay, I have all these other ones because I've been downloading just kind of as a history, and I could look at them. But you want to make sure the one without parentheses. Save it, and then run your bot, and then you should have the latest settings, and that's basically it. So you click on price motion, click on your main bot, and then it should be up and running. All right, so hopefully that helps you to understand what we're doing here. Now, I just want to say, like, it's very difficult for us to kind of provide a working solution. It wasn't a good, easy feat to do. It's been a few years now. I know a lot of bots out there are mainly, here's the settings, you figure it out. It's all automated at a certain point, and you kind of figure out and tune these settings. And so they don't have the obligation to make sure that it's succeeding, it's working. It's just, it does its job, and whether you put it together and make money or not, that's really up to you. So that way it takes the pressure off their shoulders to put on you, because it's you pushing the buttons and settings. But when I'm doing it, and our team here in our group, we're working together putting the settings, and I go here, this is what we think is best. And of course there will be times where it's like, hey, it's doing great, and, it's like I'm gonna say it's like the robot shooting the basketball. I bought the robot and the basketball, it's shooting, and all of a sudden the bot misses. Like, oh, what happened? Was it the wind that did it, kind of thing. And then you can't really blame anyone, right? In the sense the bot is responsible of shooting it and whatnot, but I mean it's still gonna happen. But if you can do a better shot and you don't need a bot, then I by all means go do it. Um, so just remember, losses will happen. The more shots you're gonna take, you're gonna miss a shot eventually, and it's gonna cost you some money. Okay, and I think everyone's been pretty good about not complaining basically about their losses or anything like that. And it's it's all part of it. Scale it down. You want to lose too much, 5, 10%, or even 1% if that's all you can if that's all you can stomach. But then your return is gonna be low limited too. Okay. All right, so I think that's all I have for today. You have any questions? That's how you can be able to join it. And the reason why it's an extra pay, because we noticed that when we release more settings out, as more people use them, we kind of feel like, hey, well, it was working for us, and then we released it, and then it's like it just started bombing and sucking, like. So we kind of feel like maybe we need to kind of put a little barrier there. That's why we limit to only annual members. And then if you really want to get this, then it'll be an extra monthly to get onto that if you don't want to jump onto annual plan. And it's just kind of like offset the difference between the monthly and annual and kind of thing. So, all right, hopefully that helps. Well, thank you. We'll see you on the inside.